have you done any coaching? Are you involved in any mastermind groups? And if so, like how important has that been in your career? And how much would you say that you've invested over like your real estate career in either consultants, masterminds, and that sorts of thing? Because I think this is really important. I think that this is where a lot of people miss the boat sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the mindset and the access to resources is 80% of this game. Like you're going to pay for it one way or another. You're going to get the education one way or another. You're either going to lose money in doing deals and it's going to take a lot of time, or you're going to pay to be in the right rooms with the right people who can impart their knowledge on you, help you fast track your success. And I promise you, if you just pay for being in the right rooms and being in a mastermind, it's a lot cheaper and it's a lot faster to have success. If you're going to go do it the slow way or the hard way, it's going to be painful, it's going to be expensive, it's going to take a long time, right? I'd rather just pay the money. Dude, it's a hard pill to swallow. You know, I went out to my first mastermind in 2015, which is when my business exploded. And I don't think it's
by chance.
Yeah, I don't think it's by chance at all. And so, you know, when I went out to that, I made 130 grand the year before. They told me I had to hire somebody as an assistant and join their mastermind for $30,000. So it was like hiring an assistant was like 35, 40 grand. Joining their mastermind was another 30 grand. That was like $65,000. I only made 130 the year before. So they took half of my money away from me. And then I made 400,000 because I had an assistant and because I joined a mastermind. Because like you said, every level, there's another level of problem. So you don't just go out to one event. You got to be plugged in to a network of people who know you, and you feel comfortable sharing your circumstances with. And every 90 days gives you a nugget to then go and implement in your business, and then take you to that next level, and then experience the next level of problems and struggles that come with it. And then there's another event every 90 days, right? And so now you have another punch through past that problem, and it just quantum leaps forward, on and on and on. And that's how I experienced so much growth. So, dude, to answer your question, I spent over $100,000 a year on different masterminds. I'm in 5 different masterminds, and I don't go to all of them. Some of them are for my team. Some of them are virtual. Some of them are like e-commerce. Some of them are single-family real estate, where we get some strategies and techniques and ideas. Some of them are multifamily real estate, where we get some great connections. Some of them are for my team, and maybe I'll go once a year. Some of them are for me, and it's like marketing or whatever. So I'm in 5 different masterminds, and then I run 2 masterminds: a virtual kind of mastermind, and then a kind of a high-level like business development type mastermind.
It's funny because I was the same way when I got involved in coaching. It was a lot of money back then, but I look at it now and it's insignificant in comparison to what it's made me. And I don't know if you know.
Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I was going to say, I don't know if you know this, but I was accepted to Collective Genius as well too. So I'll be attending next week.
Congrats!
But that was the first time I dropped $25,000 on one thing, and that was like just me saying, okay, I've been stuck at a certain level. Time to take it to the next level. Like I'm in a room with people like you now, and it's like I'm probably the dumbest person in the room, and I'm okay with that,
What you want.
because obviously, like it'll give me exposure to people that are doing different things. But thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. You were going to say something before.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, all right, 25,000, dude. Not batting an eye, like not discounting how much money that is, right? I'm a blue collar kid from Cleveland, Ohio. You could buy, a quarter of a house, right, with that much money, and you're like, hey, maybe I should go buy a house instead, and maybe I'll get, I'll that's a better investment. Or what if you go and invest 25 grand into your education, and they show you how to go and buy 100 houses or a 100-unit building with that 20 without using any of your own money, but because you invested in yourself? I'm telling you, man, it is the best return on investment you could possibly find. And when I think about 25 grand, you know what I think about? What would it cost to have this board of directors around me for my business? Hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, to get the insights and connection to resources and access to capital and access to marketing knowledge and access to just industry knowledge and experience that you can't even quantify it. And so I'm like, dude, it's $2,000 a month, right? It's $2,000.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's $2,000 a month for a board of advisors, board of directors of all millionaires and decamillionaires. And there's some people in that group that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Like you cannot pay for that outside and see that kind of return for the less than the cost of what an executive assistant or personal assistant would cost you. I think it's hands down the best investment you can possibly make. And I attribute a lot of my growth to being in masterminds.
Yeah, same here. A buddy of mine gave me an example a long time ago where it was, you can invest $2,000 into like a property or this, or a month in a property or this or that, or you can invest it in yourself or invest it in your business. And that return right there is exponential right there.
For sure.
I mean, it's huge. Good.